Happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday, the 7th. No, the 8th, I think. The 8th. I was talking to a friend yesterday that was like, oh my God, we're already in the middle of January, which is not true because we're only just into the first week, first 7 days, first 8 days. But it's very, if I do not stay on top of my consciousness, it will drift into selfishness or the drama of circumstances that surround me or surround the ones that I love. And if I'm not alert, I will make their circumstances my drama. Or my circumstances my drama. Or my drama my drama. As opposed to the drama just being circumstance and not necessarily about me. Not personalizing circumstances or drama is a challenge. If I am tired, if I am stressed out, if all these things work against my alertness, to stay alert in my consciousness, to not be a conscious drone. The world has beaten me down into a place that I am now a pinball to circumstance and drama, and then I fall into my selfishness and poor me, and it's so sad, and blah, 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 blah. Versus awake, this thing is pretty amazing. The adjectives that I slap into or classify each experience are just adjectives, and they're filtered through my own history or your history or whoever's history. My joy could be your horror. That's just the difference between each of us. But I feel like, I mean, it's a challenge to be awake. And it's not awake, it's conscious. It's a challenge to stay alert in my consciousness for me. To be consciously alert of my actions, my motivation, my gratitude for this moment. Because if I'm worn down, if I'm stressed out, if I'm tired, if I'm hungry, angry, lonely, I get swept up into my own thinking and I personalize everything. And that doesn't mean it's not true or untrue or true. It's my own personal pitfall. And maybe it's yours too. I think that it's a typically human thing, but maybe I'm sicker than others. That's fine. I'm accustomed to that. But getting back to gratitude and my singleness of purpose or my motivation, my intention, love, service, gratitude, makes my heart lighter. Because if you give me enough time, I can build a case to be miserable. I just can. I don't know if it's my creativity or my doom and gloom. It's just as easy to grasp and turn on to gratitude. There's a challenge to it if you're in practice of doom and gloom. It's very easy to compare and despair. Sometimes it's a little bit more challenging to look for the beauty in everything. And I don't know if we're cheered to do that. We live in a compare and despair culture for the most part, unfortunately, rather than, I guess, collaborate and like elevate one another. looking for the beauty in one another. I don't know. And maybe the compare and despair is an easier place to identify one another. I don't know. I'm babbling. Anyway, happy Tuesday. Much love, big light. Peace.